One thing I'll say up front is this band is about the music. My name is Britt Warren, co-founder of the Nut Drivers. I play lead and rhythm guitar, do some background vocals, and write. Hopefully things you'll enjoy.
I'm Christopher Whitman. I'm the vocalist. I do some guitar playing on the Nut Drivers.
I'm Donnie Lee. I'm the bass player for the band The Nut Drivers, and I'm having a big time really enjoying this.
My name is Cameron Dudley. I'm the drummer, percussionist for the Nut Drivers, and I'm actually the nut in the Nut Drivers. That's right.
The Nut Drivers kind of came into existence one step at a time. A few years ago, 2 or 3 years ago, I was recording a band, and good band, but more importantly, the songs were very strong, and I really liked the lead vocalist. And me having a heavy background in rock, he just had a voice that was very unique, and I was saying to myself the whole time I was recording the band, wow, I'd like to put some rock up under that voice.
Well, a long time ago, a mutual friend of Britt and mine drove me into the woods, deep into the woods. And I'm being serious, actually. This place is really back in the woods. Concerned me a little bit at first, but it turned out pretty okay.
I was actually at Britt's studio recording with another band, and through that, Britt approached me one day and asked me if I had any time available to possibly work something else into my schedule. And I thought about it for a little bit, and then the next second I told him, well, yes, I do have some time in my schedule and I would love to.
I've done some past work with Britt on other projects at the studio, and I got a call in to lay down some tracks for the Nut Drivers, and just ended up that, you know, the way we work together, it's been a good experience. I think after we all got together and began recording together, decided to keep it as a group, and everybody has a good time, and I think musically we all combine well, and I think it comes out when you hear the songs.
Some time went by, and we got together a couple more times. Each song I heard come out of this guy, and he's a songwriter as well as a vocalist, was strong. And me being a songwriter myself and having done what I've done for the past 30 years, you know, in music, I just felt really strong about his voice and his songwriting ability.
In my dreams, I was a Cherokee, high on a mountain as far as I could see.
Met Britt through a mutual band that we were doing some work with, and we managed to kind of hit it off. It was a few years later when things didn't work out. Of course, you know, bands are like relationships sometimes. You just have to move on and things don't work out, but it all worked out great with Britt and myself.
So I came into studio one day and listened to some songs that he and Chris Whitman had written to get an idea of what music might be. It was all original music, which was something new for me.
And it doesn't matter who
I welcome the challenge of getting in there and having a whirl at it and seeing what I could add to the songs. So it's been a great opportunity for me.
The music on this project, I think the best way to describe it is it covers every genre, I do believe. Folk, country, rock.
There's definitely some heavy rock influence there. There's R&B influence, funk, pop, you know. It's just a lot of stuff going on. So this had to be a versatile group.
I think in Chris's vocals, the guitar playing, drumming, everybody brings a lot of years of experience from playing different styles of music, and you know, we bring that together in different songs. I think any person listening to this album can definitely enjoy any style of music that they like to listen to. They'll hear it in one or the other songs.
You have to bear in mind that I come from a background of session work and playing every genre and writing in every genre just about. So, and especially with guitar instrumentals, that had been the case. So we knew that we were going to have a lot of ground to cover, genre-wise.
The music on this project is a good coverage of most of the spectrum of the music that I've listened to, from progressive style to a jazz feel in some of the stuff, southern rock, a nice meld of all styles that makes it a lot of fun to play. It's you never know what's coming at you next, and you're always surprised, and that makes it a great challenge and a lot of fun to play.
Music on this project is not very genre specific. I'll be honest with you, it kind of even concerned me a little bit, because you know, the old days you had to be this type of band or that type of band, and Britt, with his background, has been through so many different genres. I enjoy many different things, and one thing I always liked about Britt was you were always out of the box. You know, Britt will always pull you out of that box. You know, I've got this little box that, you know, a lot of people stay in, and that's kind of what it just goes towards. But I like the fact that we brought our stuff together, and there's actually you know, he's able to pull stuff out of you that normally you might not be that comfortable with at first, but then you go back and listen to it and you're like, wow, that's how it's supposed to go.
I've never had so much fun working on anything in my life. This has been a great, pleasurable experience working with Chris and Britt and Cameron. It has been a tremendous amount of fun, a learning experience, a growing experience, getting to know those guys, and just playing with them has been great. It's every day you pick up something new.
In the beginning, it was all work. We had to write all the songs and all the parts, and that's a lot of work. But once we got in recording, it was fun. You know, we recorded most of the tracks in our underwear, so that was a good thing. And you know, I enjoyed it because I felt freer to play. And yeah.
In the one song, Working for a Living, I actually lied, because sometimes I really do mind working for a living. I've been working for a living a long time, and I'm okay with that, but I still love to play music. Playing music is fun to me, and I enjoy it. I love it. It's all fun to me. You know, it's sure a heck of a lot better than working for a living. So, although you got to check that song out. It says I don't mind working for a living. Sometimes I kind of do, maybe a little bit.
Well, there you go. You got the Nut Drivers in a condensed version. All I can say is push the button, play a song. See you on the road.